Hello, you're here for one more lesson of this AxisVM training course, and the topic for today will be something called the speed buttons. The quick switches toolbar allows you to change the display settings without going inside these pop menus above. And these icons are located in the bottom right corner of the graphics area, or as you can see in this area here. So all of these options here are called speed buttons. Some of them are functions that we've already seen previously, others we are going to see them later on in this course. And as I already mentioned in one of the previous videos, the use of these functions, or at least some of these functions, it is shown on the example videos that we are going to release after finishing all the lessons of Axis. So quickly going through these guys here. So this first one is something called the AutoIntersection. This is an option on-off, as you can see. Second one, mouse snap. So this one allows us to grab notable points or important points of the entities. This one here, it is a function that we've seen previously called the stories. So in our example, we don't have any stories created, so this is a little grayed out because it does not have stories. Then we have this called parts in tree view. So we have the tree view, we have the parts, so we can choose among them. If we did not have any parts, the function was also like the stories. Then we have something called display parts containing selected elements. We don't have anything chosen, so I'm not sure. Let me try to select something. Okay, nothing happened. For example, these ones, I'm not sure if, okay, we cannot select it, it doesn't matter. So it's a function that allows us to display selected elements on the screen. This function here, something called display selected element only. So I have this selection done, so if I click I can hide the non-selected elements. In here we have work plans that we've seen already previously, so it's another way to show and to define and work with work plans. The same for section lines, plans, and segments that we've seen already in this icon bar, if you remember. So no sections created, the function is grayed out. We have here display mesh. This model does not have a mesh because we have lines, so there is no mesh. But if we had volumes, surfaces, or whatever, the mesh was shown. We have here display load symbols. So you see I have a load here, so I can display it or not. Display symbols. So this one, display symbols. This is something that we can do choosing among the options we have also. Okay. Another function called display local systems, coordinate systems, so we can display the LCSs for the elements we have inside our visual area. Then the numbering, so we can choose the numbering for all of these elements that we have here, something like you see things will start to appear in our screen. And finally, something called the background layer that we've seen already previously. So these are the functions for what we call speed buttons. So any help that you may need about these functions, send us a contact through the usual means, and we will give you all the necessary support.